In the following video, we will explain how to create a user within Sage X3. From the previous videos, we explained how a menu profile was created, as well as the function profile and function authorizations linked to the menu profile. So we will explain how the menu profile and function profile gets linked when creating a user. To do this, we will select Setup from the left list, and in the navigation section under Users, we will select Users. In the left list, we will see all the current users that have been set up within Sage X3. When we select one of those users, its details will be displayed in the Details section. To create a new user, we will start by selecting New from the right list. In the header section, we will enter a code for the user that's being created. We can now specify the specific name of the user. And we can tab out of the field. We've also got the active tick box in the header. If at any point you want to make a user not active, you can simply remove the tick and click on Save. Or if a user is inactive, you can tick the tick box to make it active and click Save. So we have now entered the code as well as the name and ticked the active tick box. So in the login field, we will enter a login name which will be used by the user when logging into Sage X3. And then we can tab out of the login field. We can then tab to the menu profile field. So this is where we will link the menu profile that we have created previously. So click on the selection icon, select the menu profile, and it will then go to the following field, which is the functional profile. So we will click on the selection icon in the function profile field, and we can select the function profile which we created. Further information can then be entered with regards to the current user. If a user needs to receive certain authorized emails, which we call workflow emails within Sage X3 for approvals or rejections, we can enter the user's email address where he can receive those workflow emails from. So to do this, we will simply enter the email address. And we can hit tab. We can then further give destinations by default, where we've got a fax number, description. We can scroll up and then we've got all these tabs: organization, parameters, access, accounting, addresses, bank ID number, that can be filled in if required. So on the organization, we've got the relationships and row level permission section. And we've got the parameters tab, where certain parameters can be set for the user. We can go to the access tab. So the access tab refers to all access codes within Sage X3. So if access codes are being utilized, you can give the user access to all access codes by ticking the tick box, or if you leave the all access codes tick box unticked, you can then specify specific access codes that they will have access to. In the accounting tab, we can enter specific analytical dimensions that can be reported on the user. We can go to the address tab, and here we can specify a physical address for the user, being it their physical home address or their work address. So to do this, we click in the address section and we will enter the code PHY for physical address, and we can hit tab, and then we can enter details with regards to their physical address. We can enter a description, the country, followed by the street address. We can enter the postal code or city code. We can give a website address, and then we've got the phone and email section where we can enter multiple phone numbers, for instance landline, fax number, other or mobile. And we can enter multiple email address if the user does have multiple email address. In the bank ID number, you can enter that user's specific banking details if required. So to finalize the creation of the user, we can simply go and click on Create from the right list. To have the new user that's been created appear in the left list, the user can simply hit Escape and F5 to refresh the page, and they will immediately see the user being displayed in the left list.